Today, Oakland's mayor announced new funding to fix its beleaguered and underperforming dispatch system. The city has now just under 1 year to hire, train, and field 16 new employees or risk losing state funding and the right to field its own 911 calls. KTVU's Tom Baker joins us now with why this problem may not get resolved quickly. Tom.
Well, the critical question is it enough money, or is it more like a firecracker against the sun? The city of Oakland says its ability to answer 911 calls in the state-mandated 15 seconds, 90% of the time, is a lack of adequate staff.
We know that Oakland, for many, many years, has had its challenges with community safety around the response times. But we also know that progress is possible.
Oakland resident Sarah Smith, who called KTVU to complain about her Oakland 911 experience, says this.
I was flabbergasted, at a loss for words. It's unacceptable.
Miss Smith says late Friday night, her 70-plus-year-old father was robbed by a young couple at knife point about 11 p.m. in front of the Clifton Hall senior residence while he was getting his walker out of his car.
And I said, I don't have any money, and I showed him my wallet, and it was empty.
He lost what little pocket money he had, his cell phone, and the electronic key to his building.
We both called 911 together, and when we called, we were put on hold. We didn't even get a dispatcher for 17 minutes.
Even more unacceptable?
32 hours, and mind you, during that time, I had called them back on the non-emergency line 4 times.
She says on the last call, 911 said the officers had already been out there.
That's not true.
They said they came and called, and they didn't.
On Monday, Oakland Mayor Sheng Thao announced a fix thanks to better revenues than originally projected.
$2.5 million over the next 2 years to strengthen our 911 response.
We prioritize hiring, training, and retaining 911 dispatchers to improve response times and address this critical infrastructure. When you're in crisis, you deserve a swift response.
What I'd like to do is be able to warn people about something like this so that it won't happen to them.
So, when will Oakland 911 be fixed?
I can't give a specific timeline, but this is going to be implemented as soon as possible. We take this very seriously.
A respected and highly placed expert tells KTVU that it would take 5 times that amount to get caught up on deferred maintenance and upgrades, let alone hiring and training new dispatchers. We'll see how it goes. We'll keep an eye on it. Reporting live, Tom Baker, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, they have a long way to go. And Tom, they're talking about training 16 new employees. With all the calls that are coming in the city of Oakland, do they think 16 will do the job?
Well, probably 16 would do the job. At the other end of that coin, which is a much bigger question, is are there enough police officers to respond to those calls? Are there enough EMTs to respond to those calls? Are there enough fire units to respond to those calls? Those questions remain pretty much unanswered. So while this is a very important advance, no question about that, it's going to be very challenging. They don't have a lot of time to do it. And the question is, can they then field the actual first responders to do something about it?
All right. Well, they got to get started somewhere. Tom Baker reporting live for us in Oakland. Thanks, Tom.